Welcome everybody to another YouTube exclusive Voice of Nick show. We're playing more Pillars of the Earth, and it's paused because this guy keeps talking in the background. Let's jump in it. Here we go. It's Remigius and his arguing workers. Brother Arnaldus sleeping by Cuthbert's grave. Oh, Cuthbert. Cuthbert died half a year ago. Miss Cuthbert. Oh.
Hello, Cuthbert.
I just don't see how you can possibly regain our trust.
I hope you're happy wherever you are.
What do you mean, wherever he is? He's lying right there. I made sure his wait for Judgment Day is comfortable.
Philip thinks we might go to heaven when we die.
No, we lie in wait till Judgment Day. That's why I want someone good to bury me, to make sure I lie well. I hope you will remember your promise that you will bury me.
Well, that was a long time ago. My first night in the Priory. I'll bury you, Brother Arnaldus. Don't worry.
Thank you.
And thank you for looking after Cuthbert.
Cuthbert's fate. I liked Cuthbert, damn. Cuthbert's last days. Why can't I scroll up? Cuthbert died in the first weeks of 1411. It had been a harsh winter. In the days before his death, he had complained that he had trouble breathing and was suffering from a pain in his chest. He instructed Milius to find him an herb called Mary's Tears. The tea he made from the herb seemed to help for a few hours. But the same night, Cuthbert's fever got worse and his breathing shallow. Milius stayed with him and talked to him until he fell asleep. The next morning, he did not wake again. When Cuthbert died, he was 68 years old. 58 years of his life he had spent in Kingsbridge. There was no one old enough to remember the day he had come to the Priory. Cuthbert had never talked about his family, but to most monks he had been like a father, and to Jonathan a grandfather, which had given Cuthbert great joy during the last years of his life. May he rest in peace. Oh.
I think Brother Arnaldus fell asleep.
Like heathens.
Sorry.
You're not heathens, are you?
Wasn't here a few days ago.
No.
Last year they killed a sheep. Careful Jonathan doesn't get
You're
too
not
close.
You better not get too close.
Then you should know better.
Spends too much time with monks. Wonder when he'll ask about his father. Remember the winter when he was born.
Everything all right, Jonathan?
Now includes a
We
scriptorum.
place our trust in you.
Oh, we can go
We
into the
take you
prior's
in.
house.
And this is how you thank us?
From here, the cathedral looks finished. Only a few more years. Tom's name will be known in all of England. A good guy. A monk, but a friend.
What is it that you're working on?
I'm copying pages of the book Prior Philip wrote. We finished the original last year.
I didn't know he wrote a book.
Not many know of it. The content is...
He's critical of the church and bishops. After his experience with Bishop Waleran, he studied about what he calls Judicia Cleri.
Judicia Cleri? The judgments of the clergy?
Yes. In the past, there were many cruel tests that were made to discover whether a man was guilty or not. The Lord was to judge them. These ordeals were called Judicium Dei, the judgment of God. Some had to hold burning iron in their bare hands. Others were drowned. Some were burned on the pyre. And if they were innocent, God would save them.
There'd be no martyrs if that were true. Even Adolphus would have been saved.
Yes, God works in mysterious ways. The prior wants these horrible ordeals to become a thing of the past, for cruelty only leads to more cruelty.
But I heard of miracles. Saints that survived burnings.
True. However, Prior Philip believes these were not judgments of God, but judgments of the clergy.
Judicia Cleri.
Yes! Stories and fake ordeals to redeem friends and allies of the clergy.
Fake miracles. By the church? Ooh, that sounds like Philip is asking for trouble. Whoever is accused of fakery and heresy will not be likely to respond well to that.
But we believe Philip is right.
This is the second millennium. We must finally learn from past mistakes.
Philip's book, The Justice of the Church. Philip's book, The Justice of the Church, written in 1140. Written in Latin, Philip's book is copied by the scribes and illuminators of Kingsbridge and has found its way into the larger libraries of England and Normandy. It's mostly read in the higher circles of the clergy because its content is of a complicated and delicate nature. In his book, Philip writes critically about ordeals by fire, water, and other means. For centuries, the official purpose of these ordeals was to decide whether a man or woman was guilty or not. According to the clergy, if someone was not guilty, he or she will be saved by God from a cruel and certain death. Prior Philip writes, the Lord simply cannot be summoned by man, not even the Pope, to pass judgment. Man must serve the Lord. The Lord does not serve man. Philip believes that miracles have happened during these ordeals were nothing but lies to protect and exonerate members and allies of the clergy. Enemies of the clergy, on the other hand, were killed or seriously hurt and disgraced. Furthermore, Philip writes that the suffering of the martyrs of the past proves that God is not simply saving people from burning or drowning. According to Philip, these ordeals must be stopped at all costs. So many stories, so much wisdom, most of them more interesting than the Bible.
There are many I've not read. Most of them, actually.
Smart monk. Always good to talk to him.
Ah, Jack. I knew you'd be back. Just be careful that Remigius doesn't see you.
But Philip said I'm welcome to read and study here.
Not while we're working. Remigius insisted.
I'll try to be quick.
Working hard should relax, at least while Remigius is gone.
What are you working on?
Go away! I have to focus.
Remigius is still down there. He's really upset. Very focused or just afraid? Should take a break.
Hey, can I read what you're working on?
No. Remigius will get angry if I don't finish this.
Oh look, there's the statue of the cathedral that they're making on the left corner. That's cool. Alright, so we want to go to the door to the cloister now. I'm glad Jonathan isn't going near this beehive. He's getting awfully close to it.
Has to handle everything he neglects. Everything.
Blocked. Can't get in there.
It's blocked. I have to go in through the front.
Can we go in this, like, outer area here? No. The chapter house. Here monks convene for elections and discussions. To the market. Much quieter in here. They keep this gate locked now. Monks don't want even more people disturbing them. Alright, so now we can go where? To the pathway, or to this pathway. They're both to the pathway. I wonder if they're different pathways. Hey, it's the town! Ever growing. Old monks can't stand all the noise. Only on Sundays it's quiet. Hard at work. Aliena pays them all. Still, it's backbreaking work. But there's Aliena's house.
Good day, my ladies.
If it isn't handsome Jack. Have you come by to help, eh?
Not really.
Didn't think so. After a day your hands start bleeding. Piss and salt in the water will do that.
Piss?
Only way to get the grease and dirt from the wall. We can use a coin, but there's only so much pain you can take. Sooner or later, Aliena will have to look someplace else for fullers.
I will find a way to help you with your hands.
Well, it's a start. Then maybe you should get back to work as well.
I'm just taking a break, all right?
Aliena's fullers have trouble with their hands. Do we have anything? No. I wonder who we could ask about it. To the mill. Let's give that a shot. One day I might travel to Gloucester when the war is over, but not today. Remember when I first knocked here? I was so nervous. Why are there so many wasp nests?
Don't always run off, Jonathan, or I'll get in trouble with...
Aliena!
Yes?
Do you mind if we sit here?
Of course not. And how are you two?
Oh, well. Say, I wanted to talk to you because
Yes, Jack Builder?
I
like you. You're beautiful.
Why, thank you, Jonathan.
Well,
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 Jonathan! He's here!
I'm coming. Jack loves you.
I was just about to ask if you think that Jonathan suspects anything.
I swear on this very Bible that I don't know what you're talking about. Cold. Cold. Oh, I lost my Bible. Shit.
I'm sorry, but no bad deed goes unpunished.
But we haven't done anything bad. Yet.
You burned down the cathedral.
My lady.
You dangerous, feral beast from the woods.
God hates me for that. He has a strange way of showing it. You remembered it?
You sang it the first time when we sat here together.
And you were dangling your feet in the brook, lost in thought. Just like today.
Why can't it always be like this, Jack?
I know what you mean.
I hate pretending that I don't love you.
Then don't.
Jack.
I know. I know.
Were you still reading the Bible?
Philip insists. I better be angry that I lost it.
Oh, don't worry. He'll still keep teaching you. I think he sees something in you.
Oh, maybe I should become a monk. Oh, but you aren't allowed to kiss monks.
I shall love you like a brother, then.
Yeah, that's not funny.
Say, what was that book called you told me about last time we met?
The Amores by Ovid. I've only heard about it from a travelling scholar.
The title sounds promising.
Yeah, but maybe it's not as interesting as we think.
Let's find out.
I'll ask around Kingsbridge and see what I can find.
All right.
Maybe they have the Amores by Ovid in the Scriptorum. Talk about your problems.
Did you fight with Tom again?
Tom always takes Alfred's side.
Well, he is Alfred's father. He worries about him. It was the same with Richard.
If Tom's worried about Alfred, then why is he always telling me off?
Because you are the clever one. He probably worries about Alfred.
Hey, it's not my fault that he's a bit slow in the head.
Exactly. Tom thinks you should know better.
Maybe. Have you heard from your brother?
The war never ends, and he always needs more money. And I pay him to fight for the man who killed our father.
King Stephen, to get the earldom back from him.
Yes. But you know, I don't even want that. Everything I've built here, what we have, I have all that because I'm not my father's daughter anymore. I'm afraid that if Richard becomes Earl, I'll lose much more than the money he's wasting now.
Your father meant well. I'm sure he did.
Did he? He never loved anyone, not even my mother. It was not my fault we lost the earldom. It's not my responsibility. How could Father make me swear that oath? Don't be cross with Tom. I think he wishes Alfred was more capable than he really is. He wants Alfred to be his successor, after all.
Well, perhaps he could be if he only put his mind to it. I mean, even I could do it.
I'm sure you could.
But who would want to build a cathedral anyway?
What was that book called again?
The Amores by Ovid.
Oh, so we have to talk about our problems.
You know, back in the forest, my mother made up the rules herself. But they all made sense somehow. Here, everything is... It's complicated.
I know. Rules everywhere. Why is it that Tom can't tell Philip that Jonathan is his son? He's so happy when he's around Jonathan.
Tom's rules. And Philip's, probably. Tom believes he has lost the right to be Jonathan's father, as he gave up on him when he was born. That's what Martha said. And what about us? When will we tell other people about us?
I guess when we're ready to play by their rules.
Or they by ours.
I guess. It's like trading wool.
Is it?
Trading wool is a bit like what my father did. talking to people, negotiating, trading. It's it's fun, actually.
Talking to people is fun.
You listen to what they have to say, what they have to offer, what they're looking for. Then you come up with an offer where everyone profits, including you.
I get it. We'll tell people about us when we come up with an offer that suits them and us.
Right. And you should try to remember why Tom and Philip keep nagging you. They want the best for you and for themselves. Which is you.
If you say so.
I know so. I want the same.
One day we'll tell everyone everything about us, Ali. All of them.
Maybe not everything, Jack Builder.
Oh. What's going on?
We better go and find out.
Everyone, calm down.
What happened at the quarry?
Listen. Yes, there was an incident. Our friend, Otto Blackface, was hurt at the quarry.
What happened?
The Earl of Shiring had his men stop us from taking stone from the quarries and timber from the forest.
Why? Why would Percy Hamley do that?
All we know is what his men told us, that the Earl of Shiring will not support the construction of Kingsbridge Cathedral anymore.
What are we gonna do now?
I will ride to Shiring myself, and I will talk to Percy Hamley.
Oh, that's all good and well. But how are we supposed to continue working without stone and timber? I want to be paid before you run out of money.
I need to feed my family.
Calm down. You heard the Prior. He will talk to the Earl himself.
And I'd planned ahead for a day like this. You will be paid soon. And there will be plenty of work for at least another month. For all of you.
I trust Tom.
I say we stay.
And I trust our Prior.
I will prepare everything immediately.
I'll be with you in a moment.
What if the Earl won't listen to Philip?
I need to talk to Philip. See me later at my house, all right?
What about the book we wanted to look for?
Not now. I think I can help here.
I'll find the book.
We will sort this out. And now, back to work. This cathedral won't build itself. And you, Jack, watch Jonathan.
Oh, what again?
Oh, we got new people in here. Alright, ladies and gents, there's stuff happening, and we're looking for a lot of items here. Guys, I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you're subscribed on this YouTube channel if you're not already. These Pillars of the Earth episodes come out every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, 4 times a week. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.